Since every couple, dating, married, has issues at times in their relationship, in your opinion, what's the healthiest way to fight for a couple?
Well, for me, we have 5 children, and I don't mind arguing in front of children. They say like, oh, that's a bad idea, never let your children see you arguing. But for me, if there's a discrepancy and me and my wife argue, and then the kids see us making up and hugging and laughing, 30 minutes later it's like, oh, they're arguing again. We know that's gonna be blown over, but I think it's very healthy to get out what's going on in your mind and try to, get it right. And the Bible talks about, never take those emotions to bed. So we make sure we make up. In order to keep a relationship together, you just have to become a professional forgiver. And if you think about it, you see people arguing like, y'all argue like an old man and an old lady. The reason why they get to be an old man and an old lady still together is because an argument's not that big to them. They just, yeah. Next thing you know, they're going on a cruise. Like it's sort of, so they argue.
Play bingo.
Right, argue all day long and make up all day long. So it's fine. We're going to run into these things, but in this microwave society, everybody just argue and it's like, I'm out, divorce. And that's what's bad. The people always think that right when something goes wrong, it's time to get a divorce. I mean, we're humans, we're gonna have disagreements, and that's the key to life, is for any couple that's together or want to remain together, you have to become a professional forgiver. It's cool, I know it, I don't like it, fine, I don't want to go to Bed Bath & Beyond, I'll go, I'll sit there in the chair. Man, look at the football game, okay, fine. She's like, okay, all right. So we just go back and forth until you work it out, and you stay in love, and the key to life is to fall in love over and over and over again.
My response is a little different.
You're always right when it comes to the ladies, is that correct?
No,
okay.
That's not what I was going to say.
How did you say something against all that?
No, I wasn't going to, I'm not disagreeing, I was going to add to it.
Oh, please do.
I'm saying, but my response would be different.
Okay.
Sir. I would say, of course, you're not going to always be on the same page, but I've learned that everybody argues, but it's the way you argue that makes all the difference in the world. There are some people, and we've all been in this type of relationship, and that's who I used to be, where when it comes to arguments, you become mean, evil, degrading, disrespectful. You start bringing up things that y'all told in the bed when you was pillow talking, your little secrets. But yeah, your mama didn't, and it just gets so ugly and mean. And sometimes I've been in relationships where I feel like if I say something mean and she says something back, she gets so beyond emotional and start having a meltdown on a level that's beyond normal. And then you start realizing that you're touching some sensitivities maybe that an ex-boyfriend have created, or you start, well, you're not yelling at me, you had to be yelling at your ex-boyfriend. You're not yelling at me, you're yelling at your father, who you wish was here, and whatever he did to you or wasn't there for you, whatever the case may be, you realize that there's some other things behind the level of emotions when that level of meltdown happens. So